Critmas is right around the corner, and if you're looking for the perfect gift to give to a critter or, maybe just looking to treat yourself, then this video is for you. The critter fandom is full of incredible makers, artists, and creators just making so much amazing stuff, and I think it's really great to support these sort of small businesses. I've collated a variety of makers and creators selling a variety of products for you to peruse. I will also put all of the links in the description. First up on our critter gift list is a brand new D&D mini setting from the sponsor of today's video, Fernbloom's Guide to Freebone Vale. This standalone setting is perfect to drop into any D&D campaign, whether it's set in Exandria, the Forgotten Realms, or your own homebrewed world. This supplement is packed with adventure seeds, encounters, and locations, plus it comes with a one-shot adventure so you can get straight into the action. If you want to put a seasonal spin on your game, you can throw your party into the snowy Shielding Peaks or into the icy Aurora Fields. There are 10 exciting locations to explore in Freebone Vale, and each comes with plot hooks and adventure seeds, as well as travel encounters, unique NPCs to meet, and more. Fernbloom's Guide to Freebone Vale is available now to back on Kickstarter. It is already fully funded, and by backing you can get access to digital and printed editions of the guide, as well as a Roll20 VTT option for you to use with online games. Head to the link in the description to find out more, and back today, Fernbloom's Guide to Freebone Vale makes the perfect gift for your DM or a seasonal treat for yourself. Next up is Wilky Art, an Etsy store based in the US filled with absolutely stunning Critical Role prints of each of the campaign groups, as well as solo portraits of Bell's Hells. It makes me particularly happy that the Bell's Hells artwork includes Dorian, because he will forever be a founding member in my heart and I want him to come back. I also really adore the Mighty Nine group artwork. The store also has prints for other fandoms like Star Wars, Destiny, and Marvel. The Sunflower Emporium is one for all of you dice goblins out there. I'm not a dice goblin. What are you talking about? With stacks of beautiful designs including Critical Role inspired dice designs and jewelry. I'm particularly obsessed with this fern jewelry set. I mean, you know all that I'm a total earring fiend. And I had to show some marvelous self-constraint in not buying these. The Sunflower Emporium is a one-woman shop with everything made and sold by Andrea, and she is a multi-talented queen, also making dice bags and embroidery art and blankets and just heaps more stuff. There's just heaps of stuff on there to discover. Juliet Rondu Art has some really beautiful prints that capture a lot of Critical Role characters in sort of everyday moments, like this one of the Mighty Nine lounging around, drinking coffee and hanging out. It kind of reminds me of a coffee shop AU. I'm pretty sure, I've never actually read any fan fiction, I really need to start, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Critical Role, Mighty Nine coffee shop fanfics out there, so it's just the perfect vibe for that. Also, this imagined Bo and Yasha epilogue just took my heart into a vice grip. It's so beautiful. All of the little details, the portraits on the background, and just, I want it to be true so bad. Make it canon. Most of this video is just gonna be me going oh my god, it's so beautiful. It was really hard not to just buy everything on this list. The Nerdy Neighbors make a variety of TTRPG and D&D wares, but what caught my eye was these Critical Role themed candles. They have a different scent for each character from all three campaigns, and I feel like they really nailed the vibes for these. Grog's scent is ale, dark musk, and sandalwood, and Jester's is sugarcane, freesia, and berries, and FCG's is, of course, grass, lemon peel, and sage. You can also get your own custom scented candles, which I think would make such a great gift for your D&D party. Imagine giving each player in your game their own custom candle. That would be really cool. They also sell a lot of apparel with Critical Role sort of themes as well. Next, we have some more beautiful prints, this time from Amy Lane Illustration. I just had to include these. They really caught my eye because they're just so cute. I really, really like this art style. I mean, just look at this Winter's Crest Mighty Nine picture. It is perfect for this time of year, and all the little details in there, baby Luke. And I love Yasha playing her bone harp and Caleb and Beth dancing. I don't know, it just gave me so many warm fuzzies. I also really love this Bell's Hells print with all of them snuggling up. It was such a iconic moment, everyone snuggling up. Oh, and also this pate sticker. The shop also has prints for the Adventure Zone, Baldur's Gate, and Our Flag Means Death, if that tickles your fancy. If you or your loved one are like me and you feel the desire to cover every single surface with stickers, you might want to check out these stickers from Eleonora on Redbubble. They have stickers a lot of the main characters in, I think I guess I would call it a kind of soft art style. I really like the Molly one. It just feels, I don't know, it feels really nice. And also Caleb with his cutie frumpkin doing some teleporting, some ritual casting. I have unfortunately run out of room on my drink bottle, so maybe it's time for me to get a new one. I need more surfaces to stick things to. If you want to rep some Critical Role goodness every day, you should check out these quote pins from Wistful Empire. I really like that they're kind of subtle, and they're also sort of only references that critters would get. If, I don't know, if anyone else looked at it, even if they had like a vague knowledge of Critical Role, I don't know if they would necessarily get it. And I don't know, there's something fun about that because then it's really exciting when somebody does recognize it. I think my favorites are the "I'm very sweet" Kiri pin and "Not so you can reply to this message." The store also has some really cute D&D pins like these class pins. Now, if you want to make the Critmas gifts yourself, you might want to pick up some of these cross-stitch patterns from Bat Stitch Nerdy. I've actually been stabbing away at one of these myself for... Look, I don't want to talk about how long it's actually been, okay? It's been a long time. Anyway, this is not about me. Shut up. There are a ton of Critical Role designs like "This time is a weird soup" and this Vox Marketer, "We don't do anything with dignity," such a funny quote. There's also heaps of other designs from Dimension 20, NADPOD, and I'm telling you, I'm making this Lock Tomb one next. That's next on my project pile. If you haven't tried cross stitch before, it honestly is like a pretty beginner friendly craft, and personally I find it like very relaxing, so I don't know, give it a go. And speaking of my huge pile of unfinished craft projects, I'm about to add a whole lot more to it because I discovered these crochet patterns of the Mighty Nine from My Belle Creations shop on Etsy. Like, just look at this little Molly with his little jacket and this little Knot with her little cloak. I really need to finish the crow projects I have on the go. Like, since I started crocheting, I think it was only like a few months ago, I've started like 8 new projects and I've only finished 1. I can't buy these patterns yet, but soon. While this artist does have other Critical Role prints, if you're an Modist stan, I think you will find some of these particularly tempting. There are some really lovely prints of these too. I love the one of them in the marketplace, you know, like amongst the bread loaves, and this one of them sleeping is also like very sweet. There's just like a lot, actually quite a few like really beautiful Amordna prints. But there are also some other great prints like this Oram and Ashton one, and I also really enjoy this like Rolling Stone cover, like the little headlines and everything. It's just kind of a fun combination of things that I find amusing. I feel like it would be a little remiss of me to not include this one artist who went pretty viral on Twitter recently for her "Loot His Corpse, Take His Vest" design, Sam Rusk. They have a threadless store with a ton of incredible Critical Role designs that are really like vibrant. I love this Saint Fresh Cut Grass design and also this like very devastating Caleb design. Shout out also to this Jurassic Park design, which I absolutely need. I immediately sent it to Jared, my husband, to be like, Christmas wish list. Sam Rusk is also a tattoo artist, so if you're in California, I believe, I think that's where they're located, or thereabouts, you know, you could also get a tattoo. You know, I gotta stick some more dice in this list, you know, the dice gremlin that I am, that we all are. And Jodys Dice Farm has some stunning, chunky Mighty Nine themed dice, along with a Ruidus themed dice for the DM. They also have a lot of other beautiful styles. I've got my eye on the Fey Lemonade set in particular. It looks very pretty. Jodys Dice Farm also says they're an environmentally friendly option using a faux stone compound along with reusable and biodegradable tools during the dice making process, which is really cool. This last group is not selling Critical Role fan merch per se, but they are critters themselves, and given the many musical numbers that we've heard over the campaigns, I think it's a fitting addition to the list. Bards for Hire is a group of professional musicians who you can hire to create a custom song or theme tune for your gaming group or your character or, you know, your loved one, like really kind of whatever. I just think it would be such a cool way to end out a campaign, you know, just having this like epic tale of your party's heroic deeds told through song. You could just play it anywhere. You could blast it on your stereo as you're walking down the street. Be like, "Hear the tale of my D&D party." Press play. Boombox over the shoulder. That's how the kids are doing it these days, right? I also want to take this moment, since we're talking about music, to shout out another critter musician, Morgan Slade, who has some banging Critical Role themed tunes to listen to on Spotify. Now, of course, this is only a small list of creators, and there are so many talented critters out there. So in the description, I've also linked a tweet thread where a lot of people shared their wares. I couldn't fit all of them in. And also, if you're a creator selling Critical Role fan art and like merch, please feel free to hype up your stuff in the comments. I would love to see it. I guess I also just want to take this moment to like note that if you are going to be ordering stuff from these small businesses, these critters, it is a very busy time of year, and just to be mindful of, I don't know, being nice about how long things might take, how long shipping might take. A lot of the time it's just one person doing all of the work, making the product, shipping it out, you know, all of that stuff. So I guess, you know, don't forget to love each other in this trying time of desperately getting your post on time to like give it as a Christmas gift. Thanks again to the sponsor for this video, Fernbloom's Guide to Freebone Vale. Please make sure you check out the Kickstarter using the link in the description to pick up this unique drop and play D&D setting for your game. I'm very grateful to them sponsoring this video and allowing me to showcase so many amazing critters. So yes, thank you to them. Merry Critmas to all who celebrate, and I'll see you all soon.